Hi, I'm Kiki Luv. Welcome to Kiki Luv Beauty. Thanks for coming to follow me or watch my video. Hopefully you guys will follow me. This is my first video. I'm so super excited. Happy to be here. It's been a long road, a long time coming, guys, only if you're new. If you want to see more from me, please like, subscribe, share, everything. Please, you can follow me on Kiki Luv Beauty on Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. Follow me, guys. You can see the journey that I'm going on with this beauty thing. This, it's all aspects of beauty. If you want to see something, please write it down in the comments. I'm here for you guys. If you want to see how I got this look, continue watching. So I always start with priming my eyelids. So I prime my eyelids with MAC Paint Pot in the color Groundwork. With the face, I'm going to start off by using the Makeup Forever mattifying primer, and I only use it on my nose, but I find that it's great at mattifying and my nose won't be oily all day. And I really just pat it in. For my face, I'm going to use the Hourglass Mineral Veil. I think I just love the way it feels on my face. So that's what I'm going to use for my face today, guys. Never noticed that it's so purple on me, but I'm not going to complain because the purple, brightens your skin, makes your skin look brighter. So today I'm going to use 3 of my Juvia Place palettes that I really like. The first one is the Saharan, the Masquerade palette, and the Nubian 2. They're all fairly inexpensive. So I'm going to start by, of course, doing my transition color, which I'm going to do in the Nubian 2 palette. And I'm going to use this color right here, the Morocco color, as my transition color. For some reason, I always love an orange as a transition on me. I don't know, I'm into the warm colors, so. I'm just going to do the same thing on both eyes. Next, I'm going to go into the Masquerade palette. And in the Masquerade palette, I'm going to use, oh my goodness, I don't know how to pronounce it. Actually, I'm not going to use that color. I'm going to use the color Zulu. This color right here. And I'm just going to deepen that orange. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm just going to deepen that orange that we put on there already, okay? So, deepen it up a little. Next, on my lid from the Saharan palette, I'm going to use this color called Iman. And I think it's a really pretty iridescent color. And that's the color I'm going to use today. There's a lot of fallout, but this is exactly why I'm doing my eyes first. It's really a white iridescent-y looking color right now. It's just coming up looking kind of straight white. And I'm actually going to use this all over my lid. So now I'm going to go back in with that same brush. I'm not going to add any product. I'm just going to blend out the edges a little. Okay, you just got to blend them out some, because they're quite a bit harsh, and we know that it's all about blending. Now, I didn't like all the fallout that came with using that white color. I think it's the first time that I used that color, and that's quite a bit of fallout that came with that. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with, Dahlia, I think that's what it's called. Can you see it? Yeah. Out of the Masquerade palette. And I'm going to start, now I'm going to get a smaller blending brush. One that's a little more defined a little. And I'm going to start slowly working this in. Creating that V. And slowly working that in. Dahlia wasn't necessarily the color that I wanted to go with. So it's a bit lighter than I thought it was going to be, but let's see if we can work this out by the end. In no means am I perfect. Trust me guys, it's gonna get better. Right now we looking a little sus. We're looking a little sus, but it's gonna get better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into the Nubian 2 palette, and I'm gonna go into this color Cleopatra. I'm gonna go into this color Cleopatra. It's a little bit darker. And I'm working along the outside in, and I'm liking it because it's darkening it up some. Thank you, Lord. Because I really didn't want to start over. Okay, so here we are, guys. I know it looks a bit rough. Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet. Alright, guys. Now I'm going to go back into that orange color that we used before. I'm going to go back into that Morocco. And I'm going to blend these edges out here so they're not so harsh. And like I said, I don't know why I love an orange on my skin. I don't know. I just really like it. So I'm going to blend those edges out really well. And to deepen it up a tad, guys, I have to deepen this up. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used for the blue, and I'm gonna go into this color Chad out of the Sahara palette, and I'm going right here in this outer V, and I have a bit much on the brush, so I'm gonna do both sides. I'm not taking it any further. I'm gonna blend slightly in, slightly. Just see that it looks a little better, and I'm blending a little bit more in. So guys, if you're wondering, my eyes are totally not shaped the same. This is why I struggle with eyeliner, because I can never get my eyeliner to look perfect. And I think a few weeks ago I realized that your eyes aren't shaped the same, Kiki. That's why you can't get your eyes to look the same. Because for a while I was like, am I that retarded? I can't get my eyes to match. Just couldn't get them to match. Then I realized, hello, they're not shaped the same. So that's the problem. So guys, for the most part, this is the eye. Now what I didn't do, and I need to do it before I continue, is I didn't do my eyebrows, guys. So before we go to liner and lashes, let me do my eye, because you know the eyelashes are getting in the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, okay? I got something similar to microblading done to my eyebrows. They called it hair strokes. I got it done in Florida, and it's cool, you know. I like it because I had struggle brows, as in the words of Nye Setting. I had struggle brows as well. It was so bad to a point where I would just cut them off. What I'm using is the Brow Zing by Benefit in the color 6. So I'm using the, if you look at the inside of it, it's a wax and a powder. Use the waxy side first. I just feel like it helps the powder stick a little better. And I feel like I get more coverage when I use the powder. Okay, so I have the waxy side on. I'm just brushing that product into the hair. And I'm going to go into the powder side. Okay? This powder side over here. And this is where I feel like I get more coverage. So as you can see, I get more coverage. I wish my camera would stop trying to focus. Like, it's driving me crazy a little. I will put my fixed lens in next video if it's really bothering you guys. Please let me know, because I have a fixed lens that I can use as well, and I won't have to, I don't know. I don't know what to do. If somebody knows what to do, please tell me what to do, because this autofocus head is like blowing minds right now. I am gonna go in and clean up a little with this brow. I'm gonna take my concealer in my LA Girl Pro Concealer. My LA Girl Concealer in the color Espresso. It's really close to my skin color. So I'm gonna go in and I'm going to just define it a little bit. You see how it's almost the same color as my skin. I meant to do this first, guys. It's fine. We're just gonna get that orange color and just clean it up a little bit to blend this color in. And my eyebrows are nowhere near perfect, guys. Like, but I like my eyebrows to be natural looking. It's just my personal preference. Everybody has their own preference of what they like with their eyebrows, and my preference is just not to have the super sculpted, drawn on looking lashes. That's just not my thing. It's just really not my thing. So hence why I use a brow powder and a little benefit, the little benefit number that I use. It's a lot easier for me to do my brows now that I have the whole microblading situation. Are they the same? Well, like they say, they're sisters, not twins. So I'm gonna go back into that Morocco color and just blend a little. And I'm gonna go back into that brush we had the Cleopatra on, that blue. The slightest amount of Cleopatra I put on, the slightest amount. And I just want to blend up just a little, guys. I think every YouTube artist has beat this, you know, to death. Blend for your life. Blend. So this is my eye. So now I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go do our liner and our lashes. Okay, so I'm gonna line my eyes, guys, with this felt tip liner, and I'm gonna put on my Llama Lash eyelashes that I love. I'll put the link below. So I'm gonna do a simple liner, no wing, because I think the eyelashes will do the rest for me. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I have my eyelashes on now, eyeliner. Now let's get into the face. I'm gonna use my YSL All Hours mixed with my Estée Lauder Double Wear. So I'm gonna mix these colors. It's funny because I had to use the darkest color. It's a little too dark. The darkest color of this is a little too dark, but the color that's under is weird. This one's a little light, so I'm using 7C Rich Mahogany. I need to mix them. That's the only way it's gonna work. To apply, I'm gonna use the silicone sponge just because it lets the makeup go everywhere, and then I'll go back afterwards and use my beauty blender to smooth it out. I mean, the sponge, it lets your product go a lot further. I just want to smooth it over my face before I use my blender. Whoa, that was a lot. Alright, guys, so now I'm gonna go back with my beauty blender. Of course, moist beauty blender. Alright, so now that I have the foundation on, I think it's blended pretty well. I'm going to now go with my Double Wear in the color Extra Deep. And I'm going to conceal. Alright, so I'm going to start by blending this out right away. I know the longer you let it sit, but it's pretty light and I don't want it to sit that long. Alright, so just gotta blend it all out, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to instantly go right in and set my concealer. What I use to set my concealer is the Nye in Olive Sands. I never hear anyone talk about Olive Sands, but that's the right color for me. So Olive Sands is what I'm going to use to set my concealer. Alright, so I'm going to take the clean end of it, the Beauty Blender, and just kind of push this in a little more. I don't want to look too powdery.
If it's not your kimono.
You're talking in my video. So guys, I totally didn't have my kimono on. But anyway, moving on to my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and jump into my lower lash line before I go into my contour and everything and my highlight, because I don't want to go back afterwards. So here we go. I'm going to line my under eyes with the NYX Jet Black. Just something really simple, and I'm just going to line it quickly. And I'm going to line it all the way across. We're going to kind of smudge it so it doesn't have to like be totally perfect. I have a pencil brush that I use. It's a MAC 209 brush that I'm going to kind of run across here. I'm going to go back into this Masquerade palette, and I'm going to go back into this color Dahlia. So using that color Dahlia, we're just going to take it halfway. And then we're going to go back in the color Iman that we used earlier. And we're just going to take it from where we left off to the inner corner. And that's the finished eye. You see, guys? For my contour, I use Stitch by MAC. A really dark purple. And I use that to contour. I mean, there's nice dark browns too, but I don't know. I'm feeling this for the fall. Actually, I was feeling it in the summer, the fall, and the winter, and everything else too. But I'm feeling it right now. That's what I like to use. I'm not going with a harsh contour. Not a harsh one, just subtle. I'm going to contour my nose. I'm going to use the little toothbrush brush. It's a knockoff of the Artiste brush that I got from Amazon. And I'm going to use that just to contour my nose. I use the same color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blend this out. Alright, so let's move on to blush. And again, I'm going to use MAC. We all know Raizin. Well, most of us know Raizin. Black girl go-to blush. Always has been. There we go. Now on to everyone's favorite part of doing makeup, and I am no different. I'm gonna go into highlighters, and for this look, oh God, I think I'm gonna go into the BECCA Rose Gold. Yes, the BECCA Rose Gold is what I'm gonna go into today. Yes, hunty, glow. Glow, bitch, glow. Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. I said the B word. I'm doing good. That's the only curse word I said the whole time. I think, anyway. People who know me knows that that's pretty good for me. I like a little bit more glow on my nose. Let's make it glow. Alright, so now that that's done, let's set it. You already know what we use, all-nighter. So for lips, I'm going to take the liner Vino by MAC. And we're going to do a nude lip. We already got a lot going on with the eyes, so let's just do a nude lip. This was the only liner I had for years. Lip liner. It was ridiculous. I wore it with everything. And I ran out and I didn't replace it. Started buying other liners. So I just rebought it. And I want to see if my love is still the same for this liner. So I'm here, guys. So alright, so I'm blending it in. And I think it's a really pretty pinky color. So I'm using Cool Girl by Too Faced. And it's one of my favorite matte lipsticks to use. So after this, I need to go in and touch up the definition on my lines. Guys, I'm remembering why this was my favorite liner. It's like really pretty. And who doesn't like Vino? I know I do. It's behind me, there's a bottle. I'm gonna put a tab on here. Left. For a black girl, I got my lips ain't too full. So I put more of the lighter color in the middle to give me that pouty lip. When you put a lighter color in the middle, it gives you more of a pouty lip, which makes it look like it's a little fuller in the top. Just like we contour our face, it kind of contours the outside here. And gives it a pouty look. So that's it for the look, for the lips, and actually for the whole look. So this is what we did. This is what we got. I hope you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching. Kiki Luv out.